Hello. Now, don't be confused. This is not a Project Ozone 3 stream. I know this is the Project Ozone 3 world. But there's a good reason for that. You see, this morning I got an email from StackUp saying I got another donation. This one was a $50 donation, and that brought my total up to $200, which does knock us over the next milestone. So I owe Mr. Kant a mini-me, an icosahedron, and a giant chance cube. And I figured, which world should I do it on? Because I was planning on doing the Modpack development, as you can tell by the stream title. But I'm like, if I was given the choice, which world would I want to see the chance cubes in? Project Ozone 3 or a testing world? I would want to see them in Project Ozone 3. So that's why I loaded this world up. So we're going to open chance cubes. I'll get you your mini-me, and then we'll switch packs. So, I guess let's do the mini-me first. That'll be one of the easier things. So let's get... And there's no crafting recipe for the icosahedrons, and I could just give myself the compact giant or 27 chance cubes and do that. I think I'll just turn cheat mode on and give myself them turn cheat mode back off. So that's what I was going to do for that. But we can get a golden egg. We need a book. Oh, I'm not worried about saving levels. I can get infinity liquid XP. And the only, unless the death is a draconic explosion, I'm probably going to get my experience back anyways, if I do die. So I'm really not worried with that either. Actually, let's get a bunch of these. Full stack. Boop. Well, that's if he wants it in the blood magic area or not. Oh, let's turn this. I mean, maybe he wants it in my little pen here. Now, if I do recall, this is your Minecraft name? And then your skin will come up, because the skin came up on the one donation. Yeah, that's what I thought. Make sure I spelled it right. Well, we can respell it if I didn't. Alright, so let's go in here. Let's come over here. Boop. Oh, I forgot to get a thing. Are you gonna go? There it goes. Do. Yeah, I should have turned my farms off, but that's okay. I'll turn them off for the chance cubes, because if I do get one that's going to cause major destruction, I don't want the server crashing just because having it do a bunch of block spawning in as well. Oh, it's so bright. All right, it is super laggy right now, and I should... There we go. There we go. So do you want to be in here? Because we got one of the Ferminators in here. Alright. So we just have to make sure you get some regen. Yeah, and you can see how slow the ticks are going right now. But you should get regen soon. There you go. So you're safe. Can I? Thank you. You want a castle? I want a castle too. Alright, let's... let's do this, this, and this. Doot. Oh, here. That's not what I intended. Abilities, go away. Boop. Boop, boop. Ouch. I should charge that up soon. All right. Cheat mode on. One of the, actually not a whole stack. There. Cheat mode off. Do. All right, we'll do this one first. Oh, and I forgot to turn the farms off. What is it? Ah! Creepers. This is almost cheating because it's the, I forgot to turn the lag off. That first one was a John Cena creeper too. Sand. Alright, I will go turn the lag off. Oh, I forgot. Do 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 do. All right. Back here. Yeah, I feel like that lag was a bit too much, so we'll do that one again. We'll give those creepers, assuming it's creepers again, a fighting chance. I don't see anything. Oh. I got a block of diamond. Is it? It's not a trick one or anything, is it? Now we'll do this one. I think this one is more the, yeah. That's funny, it was like the glass is up to ground level. But I think I lost my gold or my diamond. But I have a beacon now. Maybe I'll get something to put in the beacon. No. Nope. I need 7 more nuggets. All right. Well, there you go. So let's yeah. Let's go flip the switches back on, put my stuff back on, and I will load up the other world. Do 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 do. Here. You go in there. Oh, this is backwards. Right there. This goes in here. There. Let's turn these back on. And reload the pack. Or into a different one. Well, you go get some rest for work tomorrow then. I'm glad you're able to be here so you could see the resulting whatever from your donations. And I do appreciate, and I know Stack Up appreciates. The veterans that are affected are going to be appreciated. So, all good there. And a beacon, yeah. Alright, so give me a minute while I tell the pack to switch. But luckily, the pack I'm building loads up a lot quicker than Project Ozone 3. So it shouldn't be too bad. There we are. Come over here and get big. There you go. Yeah, so my plan for the stream today, and I need to turn my local music down because it's super loud. There. That's a bit better. Actually, I want to create a new one so I can see. So I can see if the structure spawned, because it should be spawning. It is biome specific, because I did watch some videos on Tetra and, you know, kind of where to go to get started. I have seen the... I don't see them here. Although we are in a savanna, it's not a cold biome. Ah, see, there they are. So you do get them, which is a good thing. There are a bunch of them, which I don't know. I guess I'm fine with it being easy to do once you find them. But this is somewhat the advanced. I mean, this is. It kind of assumes you've gotten some of the basic stuff done already. There's all these crates you could get into. There's some of them which have. Oh, look, bedrock underneath. Apparently. They have like forges and stuff inside. Looks like this one maybe. Yes. So some other things. So I might want to see about toning down the rate at which these spawn. But that they do spawn is good, and then you can get anything that would come from them, which is good. Oh, hello, slime. But yeah, this is a taiga and it is completely full. So just finding a cold biome is going to get you them, even if we cut the spawning rate of these down like tenfold. You just might have to fly further to find the one you want or something. There's a crate there. More crates up here. Oh, and a big one there. This is a regular crate. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to... not this one. Go back to another world. Can't remember what... this is a fine one to work in. Yes, that's what I was showing off, some of those things. Oh, come on. Offhand, please. Thank you. Alright, so we should be able to get a mallet, right? This guy. A log mallet. And that gives us a holosphere. There is not a crafting recipe for this. What's the recipes for this? Just that? Okay, that's easy enough. And then if you right click, that turns into that bench, and then you can do things. So, from recall, if you get a bunch of wooden tools, that's a good way to start. I don't know if I need the hoe or not, but sure, why not? Alright, and then let's get some logs, some planks, stick. Let's get some bone, flint, just all stuff we would easily get early game, and see how this works. So if we put this in here, we can swap them out. Let's say we want to change how do we do this? It's called Tetra, T-E-T-R-A. How do I switch out? I forgot if there's Tier 0 hammer. We have an obsidian hammer. We have a mallet. So that's repair. How do I... I don't need to repair it. I wanted to adjust it. What is this thing? Tools. And these are still works in progress. Okay. Yeah, it was in the stream title. Hammerhead. Stone, steel, tin, obsidian. Can I put... Yeah, it does that. Let's get some stone. Maybe I'm missing something. What is this guy? Bound in structures. Yeah, this is doing the same thing. How was it? Because there was a tools handle. Blades. Tool belt. How do I upgrade my stuff? I put my mallet in. I have tier 0 available. We'll say. So I do have a tier 0, but I need to switch it out. Empty slot. I know you can use like leather for bindings. The Tetra. This, the rope, because these are the pristine versions of the gems, which Need to figure out exactly how that is going. Maybe that bedrock was actually a seeping bedrock. Oh, come on. Okay, if you click on the handle part, it's in the lower GUI. It's like, what? Oh, tweak. I see. Let's craft a pickaxe head. We want it out of flint. I can't do a pickaxe head out of flint yet, so let's try to repair my hammer. Hammerhead. Tweak. Nope. Craft. Hammerhead. Hey, where did my thing go? It ran away, didn't it? It did. It ate my flint. Oh. Oh no, the flint and the cobble are there. They just popped down to my inventory. Yeah, so let's craft a hammerhead. Wooden mallet. Yeah, didn't it? Basic handle. Yeah, let's do this. Give it a bone handle. And then a binding. We'll give it some of this. I don't have a cutting. I don't know if this would work, but we could try a sword. I have tier 1, okay. So I can't do binding until I get the things upgraded. Choo-choo. Hammerhead. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that. I can already have wood. Oh. I don't think this works as I expect it to. Yeah. So this is not like a tinker's hammer. So let's do this. Let's swap its handle out. Take this pickaxe head. Let's give it flint. I need a tier 2 hammer. So how do I get a tier 2 hammer then? Thank you. I mean, we could try. I was trying to switch. Well, maybe this, and then use a cobble pickaxe head. Yeah, that works. So it's got half cobblestone and half. Let's say we want this to be, that way it kind of works as a hammer too. Maybe that's what I need to do. Hammerhead. No, that's weird. Well, it says oak wood. Will this let me switch out? Let's try this. Okay. So I can make it that. Can I do a binding now? No. What if I switch this out? The blade becomes just a simple blade. We'll make it flint. All right. Yeah. I realized that too, and then I remembered that it said that in the video. Maybe that makes it a tier 2 cutting. No. Can you use string for binding? Binding. Okay, that didn't want to bind. Oh, craft. Binding. Yeah, string. Can I do this? No. How do I upgrade? I need to upgrade the flint sword then. Let's put some string in. No, I wanted the sword. Oh. Flint, a hilt, pommel. Let's swap out this. We'll give it a bone. I need a tier 2 hammer. How do I make the hammer better then? I can give it a binding. Well, this is essentially what you get as the book, is this hollow sphere. And it honestly doesn't give you much. So items, tools, handle, basic handle. So it'll tell you what each one does. There's no stone handle. An end rod needs a tier, yeah, iron needs a tier 2. Head, hammerhead. Iron is a tier 2. Copper, bronze, wooden, stone. Oh, I need smooth stone. That might be the thing. Dude. Right, craft, hammerhead. Boom. And this one, make this a hammerhead as well. Alright, so this, does that let me do the other things? What was the tier 2? Oh, it was upgrading my sword, I thought. No. What was I trying to do that needed the tier 2 thing? Maybe it was upgrading my sword. The hilt, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, using smooth stone instead of cobble was the key there to upgrade the hammer. So I have a stone hammer now. Now I can upgrade that. That's still level 1. Can I do... Can do blade of stone. Guard. We'll do a wide guard out of flint. Oh, I need a tier 3 hammer for that. A 4-finger ring? Sure. We'll make it out of flint? No. Wood? We can do wood. A wooden 4-finger ring. The pommel. Do some sort of counterweight out of stone. There we go. So that's up to 5. And what is the... What did we start with? We started with 4, and making it stone made it 5. But this is a 1.6, but we have a 2.9, so we should... I think that means we can swing it faster than the regular stone sword. So this is a regular one. Oh yeah, it recharges its thing faster. So that's nice. Okay, so hammerheads. Let's say we get some iron. What does that need? Oh, tier 2 hammer. So we can't upgrade our hammer because we don't have a hammer. I think if we make this, yeah. So craft that. It's an iron hammerhead with a stone pick. So now that should work as the hammerhead for this guy, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's there. Let's make this iron. We only needed a single one for that. That's good. Whoa, buddy. You okay? He's just excited to play too. I don't know if that actually went faster or not. Geologist's hammer. Yeah, so we should give... We should make an easy way to get these, or at least a way. Yeah, this is very nice. These geodes are good. Module has settled. That's good. So if we want to make a diamond... It still is a 1. Well, I was thinking because oh, I had some already. I was thinking more of the using the, what do you call it? Oh, come on. Can I fly, please? One of these guys. Go back to survival. Because this will give you the dirty gems. And then these little dust pieces. I would just add that as a small chance to get a geode into doing this. Because that's the way to get your diamonds and lapis and stuff naturally. So I would just include a geode as something you can get from grinding. So if I pull up, let me pull up the config file that I have for that already. Or the script or whatever that is. Don't think... Yeah, I didn't change anything for it yet. I took out some recipes that were somewhat related, but we can add it in here. Grinder. And now we get to remind myself of how to do it. Mods. Sky resources 2. Recipes. Rock grinder. Okay. So I need a geode. CT hand. That is called the Tetra geode. It's good to know. Okay, mods dot sky resources dot rock grinder add recipe, and it says you do output, input, then chance. So output is the Tetra geode. The input is going to be smooth stone. Right. Mine craft stone. And the chance, I'm not sure what the chances I have currently are. We can look it up, I think. So we should get this. That's a 54 for the lapis. The diamonds are 3, emeralds are 1.5. I kind of like the idea of having it a low chance. I kind of think that the regular emeralds and diamonds and stuff might want to be about the rate you want. So maybe like a 1% chance. We'll try that. 0.01. All right, does that parse? It does. Okay. All right, so I want to give this a shot. I know I have to reload the recipes, but if I put a stack in, and then I need to power it. Oh, do the cube. Get the creative one. Yeah, we need chest. Oh, we got a pristine lapis. Very nice. Hopper. So I think if we put in a stack, having maybe one makes sense. Because, I mean, these rates aren't super high as it is. You get a lot of lapis, but we haven't gotten emerald yet. We have a pristine emerald too. And pristine diamonds. Almost halfway done. Yeah, there's an emerald. Yeah, I think a 1% chance seems decent. Yeah, that would be nice. I actually like that mod in general. The quantum flux. honestly wouldn't mind making a pack that is your main source of power is quantum flux. Yeah, I mean, you do have to set up a multi-block, and so if you're saying I need to set up a multi-block, then you might as well just power it, because you can have a multi-block be the power. Well, I mean, so is most of your power generation that you do. Alright, so this is the stack's worth. So about half a stack of each of these, 1 to 2 of those. So I think adding in about, yeah, so it would be not as common as emeralds, but you'd still get them. I like that idea. Alright, so I'm good with that one. To get the geodes. And then that hammering the geodes on your workbench will give you like emeralds and stuff. The pristine things. So we probably should add in quests for getting a geode and getting the pristine. Just to kind of help drive them towards that. Got some copper nuggets. Redstone. We got tons of little goodies from those geodes, so I'm fine with them being at that rarity. A 1% chance. Now, how good is this? Oh, I want this here. I don't have Woot. The similar one that I do have is the mob, or deep mob learning. Oh, this is creative mode. Come on. Yeah, the speed here, I mean, for as easy as it was, that's not bad. And then you can enchant them, and you can do other things to make them faster and stuff. So I think that's fine. I don't think we have to tweak that at all. Oh, we should go, and with our tools now, we should see if we can find some cold biomes. Generate some new chunks. Come on, cold. No, you can do vanilla tools, and then the like mechanism will have the paxels you can do. There's a couple in tiny progressions you can do. I'm in desert now. Savannah, more desert. But yeah, the reason I was wanting to add it in is because it doesn't, like, the pack without it doesn't really have a good way of doing tools other than like vanilla tools. And so I wanted a way to do more than vanilla tools. But I didn't want to necessarily put in tinkers or, I mean, honestly, Silent Gems is probably the better fit for this pack than tinkers is. But I really didn't want to add that in. And I'm liking this so far. If only you could find the cold biome. Which mod is it that adds the Nature's Compass? I want to know. Nature's Compass. Is it really its own mod by itself? That's what it looks like, yeah. Okay. If I add in PO3, I get the Nature's Compass? Yeah, but if I add in Nature's Compass, I get Nature's Compass. Well, if it's just that by itself, I'm totally fine putting it in. Because the one thing I didn't want to do is have it add in a bunch of other stuff. I've already justified adding in open blocks. Which reminds me, I need to take the gravestones mod out if open blocks is making graves. Alright, so let's do that. Let's swap those two. So I need to go into here. Nature's Compass. Install. Okay. And now I need to go back. I need to find gravestones. I'll just turn it off for now. Come on, turn off. Doesn't want to turn off. Do I need to unload it in order for it to turn off? Maybe I do. Alright, well, let's get out of... I need to reload the recipe for the other anyway, so... Oh, we found one! I guess I don't have to reload the pack just to see if this thing will work. There's the entrance. Okay, so these... That's not working as a thing. Okay, this isn't working. So I should have... Oh, well, that was in... Yeah, that's a... I'm in creative still. Alright, so... We don't have a good thing, maybe this? Well, I got the scrap from it, I guess. Forged wall. I just must not have something good enough yet. Diamond pick. How about that? No. See, this is like a little crowbar thing. Maybe iron pickaxe would look different. No. Is the yeah, they're not harvestable with diamond. About obsidian? No. Doesn't like that. I mean, this is like super pickaxe, but it doesn't work with this per se. This is odd. What was the... Maybe I just need to find the other one. So transfer unit. Getting lost in here. Alright, so there's this. Of course, that's creative. Okay. Can I... There we go. No, it doesn't like my stone iron one. Oh, not in creative. Actually, let's just give me some armor. TCH. Put the glitch armor on. That gives us flight. There, and we don't have to worry about try not to fall off into the void. I mean, there's a chest here. Oh. Yeah, so whatever I need to open this, I don't have yet. If I give myself this, is that gonna do it? Yeah. Oh wait, this is super slow then, I guess. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah. And this obsidian hammer is super slow. I just wasn't waiting long enough. Choo-choo. I mean, I can just open it now? Okay, now that it's opened, how do I actually get into it? Okay, don't left click unless you want to wait for the thing. I must. No, it's like I'm barely worthy enough, so I can barely do it. Isn't there iron on one of these sides? I just must not have swapped it. So let's hammerhead. Okay, I still can't do that. Crate. Oh, so the yellow. Oh, okay, I remember this part. Yellow means I have the tool, but I'm not holding the tool. And then gray means this is the one you want. Okay, so more scrap, I guess. Hammer base. There's something with this. Or was this? I think this was if you didn't have, so like if I get rid of my hammers and I want to upgrade my pickaxe, because I would pickaxe head, say I wanted to make it diamond. I thought there was a way to set it up. There was like one of the things you could find in these guys. If you put one of these crafting tables underneath it, it would turn into it would be the hammer you need. There's an X. Let's keep these. We'll put these away because we don't actually need them at the moment. All right. Let's try this. Yeah, transfer unit, extractor, something. Yeah, or like this is to extract something from the lava or void or whatever. I can't remember. Ah. Let's do one of these big interconnected ones here. Should be lots of goodies in here. Okay, another transfer unit. So that, we got a vent plate, a structure beam, and I guess some more scrap. Okay, so some of these are actually stronger apparently. You have to do multiple hits. Was there a hammer base? I don't... Well, you couldn't right-click on the hammer base. Oh, right here. Yeah, so if I want my stone pick to now be... Oh, I can't do pristine diamond. Aw. Yeah, see, it says I have tier 4 available. And that is... If I get rid of that one and that one. Pickaxe head. Yeah. So, yeah, because I put the hammer base there, it counts as the hammer. So that is good. Oh, I didn't put this one there. This hammer base was somewhere else. Or the one I put down on the ground. So I should have actually put it up in the air. I didn't... Did I? Yeah, so... Hammer base, and then hammer head. There you go. So you do need both, it's just the base is up as well. And then what are these things? Oh. The thermal cell. Huh. Empty and full. But how do I open these forged containers? That's what I want to know. Transfer unit. Yeah, so this looks like it is getting what is this guy? Use a transfer unit or a core extractor to fully charge a thermal cell. Okay, well. Okay, and then I come and move this over here. Now this guy can do the thing. I will test that. So here. Do. Claw. We will make Iron Claw. This says we have a tier 3 available, and then tier 3 because it only has one? I don't know. I don't know why this one counted as a 4, but this one counts as a 3. Maybe it needs the pillar on top of it? Alright, so let's get that empty one. Yeah, it goes in there. It just doesn't. Oh, on the extractor? Ooh, yeah, good idea. I presume it fills it up. Do I have to like activate it or something somehow? I don't see a thing on this. Okay, I can't use these. Maybe I can make a handle out of it. Oh, I can. Okay. So whatever makes the other one tier 4, I don't have on that one. Handle. All right, that's interesting. Does this tell us? Now this is more like the Materials in You book, where it's just telling you what each thing will do. Copper, bronze, wood, stone, steel. I would love to get this to be able to support the refined obsidian. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't have to use a sword for that necessarily. Finding vines, string, leather, and bolts. What is the socket? So you can put the gems, whether they're the pristine ones or the regular ones, in the socket slot. Yeah, I did like that. The claw looks like it is... Oh, maybe this would do... Like if I put a claw on... So can I... Let's do this one. Instead of that, let's put a... claw, iron... Does this count as the crowbar type thing for those other ones? Now if we can find some more crates, I suppose. Did I use all the crates? Go in here. Yeah, so this, there we go. Oh, maybe this is to change... I can change which hammer mode this is? That's what I'm thinking. This adjusts the hammer tier. Does this count as a crowbar? It does. I guess it has a claw on it now. Okay, well that's nice to know. Oh, this needs the hammers. I think that... I thought that gave you bolts. I didn't get the bolts, but it opened the hallway. That could be less power. It could be something completely different too. Oh, they have gravity. That's cool. Okay, so that says I have tier 0 available. Well, maybe not. Pickaxe head, diamond. I have tier 3 available. Pickaxe head, diamond. Maybe now that it's tier 4. No, it still says 3 available. I don't know exactly. Maybe I have to rewatch the videos. I think I was tuned out partially when they were going over this part. Alright, we gotta take all the bolts off, I guess. Yeah, and it's... The thing is if I write up... If I figure it out myself and then put a decent write-up in the quest book, that'll kind of mitigate it for the pack, but it's not exactly helping me figure it out, I guess. Core extractor. Is that what's needed on these things? Oh, we do have the core extractor. And that... Okay. Does this just not have enough power down there, I guess? Ow! Apparently I'm not in creative right now. Well, that's 4,000 blocks away. Alright, that's kind of funny actually. Does this work? No. Not in this mode. That's it. I quit. Oh, it won't let me quit. That is fun. I love doing that. All right, so figuring that out is going to be a bit. As far as other things that we can do right now, we could add in a thing for that. Move up. Well, I'm fine with it there. All right, edit, icon. What is a good icon here? Maybe the log mallet, just to... All right, and then... So getting a log mallet should be one of the first things you do. Was there an achievement for... Yeah, so we could probably link the quests to this, since there is one already. Upgrade a sword at the workbench. Craft a heavy blade. Craft a short blade. Improve a short blade. And then you can get your tool belt. Yeah, let's try getting one of those in. Item. Actually, no, it's not an item one. So delete this. It is advancement. I don't know the name for it. Hang on. There is no. Okay. Advancements. How do I know what name this guy is? Is there... Do I have advanced tooltips on? I did already. Quick latch reveals related upgrade schemas while in the inventory. So advancement. I want to see. Okay, here we go. Tetra. So ancient runes, fine cell, fuel hammer, geode open, hammer config, hammer craft. Upgrades workbench, maybe? Needs workbench. What was the options there? Revoke. Okay, is that... Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Yeah, crafting actually... Tetra. Log mallet. Yeah. Now if we can tie that to the quest, what was it called again? Tetra upgrades workbench. And I can't, where do we go? Icon. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I saw it up here, but it's not. Well, maybe... Well, that's nice. That works. Yeah, Tetra colon workbench. And it's called crafting table. So I must have just been looking in the wrong thing. Edit. Oh, hang on. Crafting. No. We'll try this. Tetra workbench. There. Yeah, now it's got the right icon. Okay. Now as far as getting the geodes, that is... Well, it needs grinding here. That should not be smooth stone. I need to change that. Description. Nether rack. Should I add in geode? And I need grinding. Ooh, pristine. I like them all being on one, that's fine. Pristine gems. And then can you do something with the geodes before you do the hammer thing? I don't think so. Here, let's do it this way. All right, now I like using the advancements as part of this because you do get, it kind of has you go through the things. Yeah, so double-sided hammer with stone, double-sided hammer with iron, oh, okay. Find a forge hammer in the ancient ruins and use it to craft an obsidian hammer. So your regular hammer is not going to work. To make obsidian, the obsidian hammer will. So it's kind of one of those chicken and the egg problems where you need it to get it and you can't get it until you have it. But the forge hammer in the ruins solves that issue. Okay. All right, so what is the upgrade your hammer one? Upgrades. Oh, hammer 2 probably. Hammer 2. Is that one? Yeah. Okay. So we need... We'll grab another one of these and grab some stone. Dude. There we go. All right, that gives us double-sided stone. So let's add that. Advancements. Hammer 2. Tetra duplex tool modular with NBT. Can we... Oh, the things we didn't finish it, I guess. Two. Okay, so it's using the icon from the quest. That's what I want. That's fine. Why did I have to change this one then? Huh. Oh, is there any other advancements? The belt, we want to point them to the belt. I think making them craft a hammer, upgrade their stuff, they'll see what they can do just by having them upgrade their hammer. Makes them familiar with the upgrading system, and then they'll want to upgrade and change all their tools and mess around with that. So we should also make one for the tools belt. Now the recipe for the rope, a lead and leather. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, so that's just getting the rope makes the advancement, so actually that would be down here. Actually, I don't think the log mallet's needed for that. This one I'm fine with saying you need to upgrade the tool belt. It won't have complete here. Tool. No? I doubt that's the actual thing, what it is. Yeah, it's not showing. Oh, it's in here. Tool belt upgraded. No, tool belt. We make them... I think tool belt upgraded will be fine. Okay. Tool belt rated. Yeah. Well, we got that. Okay. So now we can do this, and it says get the advancement of wrapped up. So we might need some words there to describe that. That's fine. We can just put it in here. fully upgrade your tool belt. Leather. Woolen sash. Okay, cool. So the sash, now I want the leather. Now I need the iron for the belt buckle. Okay. That didn't count. What do I need still? Leather strap. Two leather straps. Three leather straps. Make a quiver. Oh. And this one. A booster. Oh, that's right, gunpowder. It kind of acts like a little jetpack kind of thing. What is... a booster unit? Oh, iron. It goes above the integrity though. Okay, so we can't do that. If we pull this down to single. Now can we bump that up? No. So if we pull the quiver off. Now we can do it. Do I have to wear it? How does that work? Quick access is V and shift V is restock. Well, it's used some. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna end up killing myself. Well, almost made it all. I have speed! Alright, so you were running to eat something, but like what were you eating? Oh. Okay, well how do I fully upgrade a tool belt? Oh, it's in your mouth. Yeah. Okay, integrity usage.
Gives them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
A shulker inlay. Huh. There we go. You need shulkers. Wow. Okay. I still have the booster unit on. Okay. Throw that on my belt. Yeah, if you hold shift and then space, it kind of blasts you for a bit. You can't really move while you're doing it, though. Well, I caught myself in the air. Yeah, the best use might be to stop fall damage from a height. Look, if I just jump off, I get fall damage. But if then I don't. I like it, actually. And it costs gunpowder, which we did make slightly easier to get, but still, it's not like it's, well, I mean, it does get super cheap, but by the time, yeah, I think it's an early game quasi flight, kind of like the chicken ring or the squid ring or something like that, which you can actually get in this pack, because we've got extra utilities too. Oh, having them both on, they kind of conflicted with each other a bit. Yeah, the chicken ring just gives you feather falling, essentially, or slow fall. Yeah. Then the squid ring has the boost power. and then the angel ring is the create a flight. Which I didn't make it super hard. No, that's the regular. Yeah, I didn't change that recipe at all, so that's easy enough to get. I don't know how many more of these to do. Just because I haven't really played with it. I guess we can point them to going to find the runes. So that would be an advancement of Tetra. Was it spelunking? I don't even know how to. I think it's E. Spelunking. Something or other. Did I guess it right? No. Spelunking ancient runes. Right. There we go. That's fine. Long gone. We'll rename that to be Ancient Runes, though. Colder biomes. Will have ancient ruins spawn. Go explore them. Yeah. And that is here. Okay. Use a forge hammer to craft a module requiring tier 4 hammering. Override. Overdrive. Find a thermal cell. Oh, we could... I guess we could do this as well. Because that means open the geodes. Use it to socket a sword or a tool. Yeah, I kind of like pointing them towards the advancements, but not necessarily saying you have to go through them all. Oh, the shulker inlay? What does that even do, though? What did it say it did? Inlaid with shulker shells. Can hold an impressive amount of attachments. Okay, well let's get an attachment. Oh, yeah, it increases this up to 8 available here. So if I want a quiver... Actually, let's do a leather one. Yeah, so that... So I've got a booster unit plus a leather quiver. What are the other options? Potion bag, a storage pouch. Oh, I need 10 for that. Wow. So I could probably remove that and then put the storage pouch on. Yeah. And then leather? No, not quite. That. Oh yeah, so the quiver slot, the storage slot, and then the gunpowder slot. Don't really have use for gunpowder, but since I took the booster out. Leather strap. Yeah. So I can't make it super unless there's another way to upgrade it. Activate by crouching before a jump or by jumping mid-air or while flying with an elytra. Okay. We pop that off. Can I just do metal straps? Iron loops? I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's got extra slots there now. That is cool. And then arrows. And then you can have that in your baubles, and so you don't really need... let's get a bow. Aw. You can't upgrade a bow. Honing progress 0. Yeah, like this is a great mod to play with. 6 quiver slots, 3 quick slots. How do I... Quick access is V. Is that a conflicted thing? Tetra V, yeah, okay. What is V on as well? Or excavate shape. Oh, I like that on end. Open blocks vario. No, I don't need that. Anything else on V? Iron jetpacks to toggle the engine. Went too far. Iron jetpacks. What key do I usually use for that? I can't remember. I'll just take it off. Alright, so Tetra still says there's a conflict. Maybe it's with itself and that's why it's being weird. Controls. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was weird. I had to right click with it. But then so V, okay, you click it, hold V, left click on the thing you want, and then let go, and then it puts it into your offhand. Ah, come on. Maybe the bow won't pull from here, but it's an easy way to store the extra arrows. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that it won't pull from the quiver. Alright, we don't have a quiver. I think that is a thermal thing. Thermal expansion has a quiver. Alright, well, I'm excited to play around with this in an actual world. I think this is fine. Ancient runes. Is there anything inside the ancient runes that we want them to do, or is just like send them there and they'll figure it out themselves? Per quests? I don't know. Because this is one of those things that, in all actuality, using this mod is optional for the pack. Now, adding in quests in means we're forcing them to do these things. And the packs I've played in the past where you really don't have to do a mod, there's other ways to do it. It feels forced to make you go through a quest line for something that you don't want to use anyways. So I kind of don't want to do much. So right now, upgrading their tool belt, I mean, that's kind of a, you had to get shulker shells to go all the way up. That's fine, I think. But right now it's craft a mallet, change the crafting table into the workbench and upgrade your mallet to the next tier. Find some geodes, break them open to get the pristine things, and then go find some ancient runes. I honestly think that might be decent for this mod in the pack, because it's more to enable them to make whatever tools they want than it is to make you do stuff. Alright, but I'd like to, let's reload the pack. We can get the changes we've made to it tested. I'm gonna have to close out the launcher as well. I wanted to turn off gravestones. There we go. Now it turns off. Deep Mob Learning has an update. Craft Tweaker has an update. Let's pull those in anyways. What other stuff are we added? We added in XNet. And then the RF Tools Control. Dimensions. I think we dealt with those already. I don't think I want to have... Yeah. I don't think I wanted to have quests for doing RF Tools Control. It's more of a enabling option. And I also need to switch this to be using a 4 gigs and see how playable it is with only 4 gigs. Because that's one of the goals of the mod pack. Come on, show me the thing. There we go. We got 72 mods now. I was just going through. There was a couple things we talked about wanting to do before making it a beta testing available. Can't remember if there's any of those still pending. Gravestones, 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 gravestone. Yeah, that makes sense because I took those out. There we go. Alright, so we got Nature's Compass. What's the recipe? Logs, saplings, and a compass. That's fine. And then what was the other? Oh, the geodes. Yeah, we should be able to get geodes in the rock crusher again. So stone. What else did we change? You know what? Here, let me do this a bit easier here. Come over this way. Come on. Thank you. Alright, give me a grinder. That got me two. Okay. So they are available, even if this thing hasn't got them yet. I got 3 diamonds, 2 and 1. It's about right, I think. I mean, it is random, and I did put it at 1, and emeralds is at 1.5. So it should be technically less, but I like that idea. You can get the geodes. Everything else is in the ruins. Do I have... Don't think I have a chunk loader, because I don't have the map util in here. Chunk loading ward? Is that a chunk loader? I mean, I would suppose so. Hey, thanks, buddy. I want to keep it for me, though. Let's get the glitch armor so that I don't lose my flight, just in case the mills I have go away. I'm gonna test this chunk loading thing over here. How far are we? Oh, okay. Well, it looks like they just unloaded. Set block. Stone. Alright. Now, Um, 3G. Oh wow, this is right on the edge. Okay, well. Give me some more stone. Alright, what can we have chunk loading to test it? A GP mill might be the good idea. Yeah, so let's put the creative mill here. So now, if I keep going here, let me turn that off. Oh, here, let me waypoint this chunk at least. Chunk loader test. All right, let's keep going this way. We should see the stuff disappear. Okay, we are quite a ways out. Still says we have 10,000. Okay. Now my question is, does it do more than just the one chunk? Or is it just the one chunk? Right, so yeah, this is the dividing line. There's still 10,000 there. We're 400. All right, so it looks like that's still there and loaded. Okay. Is there a way to tell? Like, there's no GUI. Says it's using 8. Is there a config file setting for that? Let me see. Extra utilities. All right. Junk loader is enabled, true, okay. Now is there somewhere that tells you how far it goes and is it configurable or is it just whatever it is, it is. Don't see. So the extra utils 2 config file doesn't have it. There's no folder for it. There's no folder for extra utils. So I guess whatever it is, it is. Let's see if the internet can tell me. Extra utils 2 chunk loading ward. A 3x3. Okay. So that's not too bad. Sticks, a lasso, and an eye of redstone. Oh, it requires the villager. Oh. Making them get a villager, and then they have to use a contract. I love it. Alright, let's see if we can get a villager to do that. So the contract here is a craftable recipe. Villager. Hey buddy, you want to go on a contract with me? Thanks, but no thanks, but no, but really no, but go away, weirdo. Are you sure? Are you sure? Fine. Don't be my friend. Oh, you're the little kid. Mad scientist junkie. Ooh! Or this is... I don't think that villager would work with the contract. He just says no. Okay, what do you say? Nada. No thank you. Grr. Keep walking. Villager noise? No. He's a shady one anyways. Oh, it's a nitwit! You have to get a nitwit. Sounds great. When do I start? Right now. Okay. And then sticks. And I new crafting table. Come on, right there. Villager trafficking? I am not. No, I don't want to cheat it in. I want to craft it. There. So it's totally craftable. You just need a nitwit. That makes sense. Now, am I satisfied with that being the pretty much only way of chunk loading other than vanilla means? That is a good question. Let me straighten this out over here on the other screen. I don't know. Because the chicken chunks is really not that bad, I don't think. Let's search the FTB wiki. Chunk loader. Chicken chunks. Does the mod add anything other than this chunk loader and the spot loader? Yeah, it only adds the chunk loader and the spot loaders. And it has the advantage that it loads them after a server restart, it says. So what do I want? The chicken chunks, I do like them because you can make a single chunk loader load a large area. And where this, you would need the villager that's under contract for every 9 chunks you load. And I don't want to force them to get villagers. But I kind of am okay with the idea that if you want to load chunks, you have to have a villager. But it's going to be super annoying because most everybody's going to want to load their chunks. Especially if they're doing multiple dimension things. Because I did put in the void world, right? Yeah. I do have the void world. Hey, and it's daytime. So if you want to load the void, this like automated setup in the void world, yeah, and like I'm okay with them needing a villager, but it's only a 3x3. Now, what we could do is instead of using a crafting table, or the enchantment table for the chicken chunks loader is to use one of these, or just include one of these in the recipe, because that would force them to get the villager, but then it would enable the chicken chunks loader to be more than the 3x3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And so having this the chunk loading ward be a crafting ingredient for the chicken chunks chunk loader. Because when people search, they think, oh, I need a chunk loader. They're going to search JEI for chunk loader. They're going to see the chicken chunks one and then see that, oh, I need to make one of these first. Oh, I need to go get a contracted villager. So it's going to be, yeah, they're going to have to go do it, but I kind of I like that, but I'd also want a way for them to only have to do it once. So maybe have 2 recipes for the regular chicken chunks chunk loader. One where you can craft it from this chunk loading ward, and one where you can craft it from a spot loader. And the only way to get a spot loader is from the chunk loader. So you can take a chunk loader, split it up into spot loaders, and then craft more chunk loaders. That way you'd only have to get 1 villager, not as many chunk loaders as you want. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like that setup. Yeah, exactly. So they'll look at it and they're like, what? I have to, how can I, oh, that recipe. Exactly. Okay, so let me see, can I go here, find chicken chunks without the U. Chicken chunks for 1.8 plus. Okay. I'm going to reload the pack in order to get that to do the recipe changes. Oh, let's see. Yeah. My thoughts exactly. So let's reload the pack. I have to start from the launcher. Reload the launcher. Give me just a minute as this loads up. Do. Let's get the recipe script up. All right. Chunk loader. Yeah, so we could swap that out. We could swap that out. We could make this middle one this guy. Because this needs the Eye of Redstone. Maybe use that on the top instead of the Ender Pearl. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so chicken chunks chunk loader. So let's get one of these. Spot loader. Oh, chunk loader 0 and chunk loader 1. Fine, whatever. Dirt. Recipes, remove this guy. Now go to the bottom. We want to add it in. Add shaped. This guy. We want da. Right. And then we want the top. Null. Null. And then this at the top. You can get gold. And then the enchanting table. We will keep the enchanting table. And no ordict, okay. Oh, I need that. Alright. And we will make it so that you can use this guy instead as the top guy. All right. Okay, looks good there. Let's reload and try it out. Oh no, I have to actually... I don't have to reload the launcher, so it's a little bit quicker. Here it comes. I should tell this launcher to only do 4 gigs just to see how well that plays. do, do, do. All right. This recipe is ender pearls around a chunk loader. And this is either the spot loader or the chunk loading ward from X Utilities. Yeah. So this is the, okay, I know this is super annoying. You only have to do it once recipe. But this is, yes, you do have to do it once. I kind of like that. What is this guy? Okay. All right, anything else that we can think of right now? Because I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need more of those quests. Oh, yeah. All right, let's reload, see how that works. So I did 4,096. I believe that's the 4 gig. Then it always goes slightly under just because of stuff. So I do have a list of people that have expressed interest in being beta testers. And if I can get this into some beta testers' hands quickly, get some feedback, should be helpful. All right. I don't know exactly what I need to test other than it loaded and it's not, well, shouldn't be super laggy. Let's head back home. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to just open it up to everybody who asks, but I do want a good set of people. Boom. Yeah, so that we were figuring a couple chunks filling full would give a decent amount of GP there. Because we've got, well, the 10,000 for creative. So we've got 400 just with those up there. I can't remember how many we did. But I think you are figuring if you have a stack of windmills and you put them up there, it would only really need to cover 2 chunks. Or no. A half a chunk would be a stack. 4 chunks would be... No, 2 chunks would be 4 stacks. Yeah. And so that would be your like your 1,024 or something like that, roughly. 512 or 1,024. He wants to follow me around. It's so touching. Yeah, now didn't they have diminishing returns? Was it after 1,000? Yeah, so up to 512, you won't have any efficiency loss. Between 512 and 1,000, it's going to have some. So yeah, I think it might be tricky to get it to be the only source of GP to get the 1,024 needed. No, between 512 and between 512 and 1,000, it's 50%. And then above 1,024, it's 80% loss. Yeah, we'd have to test that to see exactly how much would give. Because if we get... Yeah, 256, so that's your 4 stacks. So that gives you 512. So that'll be halfway. And then you can get a combination of... Well, the dragon is going to give you 500 without any loss. So if you do your 4 stacks of wind, a handful of water or fire or whatever, and then a dragon egg one, that's probably an easy way of getting up to the 1,024 without much loss. So it is definitely doable, but like we found out last time, it does, yeah, it almost forces you to fight the dragon, which I'm not worried about the dragon, because, oh, the end. That was actually what this world was originally meant to test. So there's the end portal frames you can actually craft, but I did change it from the default Botania recipe, because the default one is Gaia Spirit and then 2 obsidian. So I changed it to need the end portal core from Sky Resources. So doing that, and then there's the thing here will tell you there's a multi-block setup that you have to do, and then inside the core in the middle you put some Eyes of Vendor, push the button, and it will teleport you to the end. Once you've been to the end and are able to get end materials other than, I mean, the end stone you can craft yourself. You can upgrade it with end rods and then purpur. And that makes it so, because one of the drawbacks of the first version is it spawns silverfish, and not just any silverfish, they're mean silverfish. And so upgrading it to the improved version gets rid of the silverfish. So it is a multi-block setup, but if you want to craft 12 of the cores, and yes, there are no nice silverfish. If you want to craft 12 of the cores to make the end portal frames yourself, that is technically an option, so you don't have to do this multi-block if you don't want to. But for the quests, I did... you at least have to get all the materials that you could do the things. So the quests do kind of guide you through it. And then the guide for Sky Resources too helps you through it as well. And I think we did say in here, yeah, G is the default key binding. You can change that, so I might change the wording here a bit as to say, the default key binding is G. Yeah, because I didn't want to go and list out all the specifics for starting on whatever island, depending on whatever island they happen to be on. So I figured, and this actually is a really decent guide of guiding you through the starting islands anyways. So it's like, oh, I'm on the wood island. What do I do? It says, well, get the string, make a survival fishing pole, and it clicks and it goes to the things, and you can see the recipes. It's super convenient. What happened? Something... Oh, I clicked a button on the keyboard and it popped open the window on the other screen. Okay. Change it to left click. That's hilarious. Yeah, so whatever island they're on, yeah, when they first open it, it'll go here, and they're like, oh, well, which island am I? I'm on the snow one, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this is due to having dirt and a tree on the island. Now, the Garden of Glass technically doesn't have a tree yet. You do have to, break the roots or whatever and get the tree from it that way. But yeah, the Grass Island does start with a tree. The cobblestone. And I don't think you have to start on the Garden of Glass Island to get the cobble. Just from shift clicking dirt. I don't know. It might be. But here, you want an emerald? Oh, I just deleted it. I feel so bad. Here, have some villagers. These eating villagers. Alright, so I am going to end the stream for tonight. I do want to... I have wings, and I'm pretty green, funny looking. I do want to spend a minute brainstorming what might be still needed before it's able to be released for a beta. I believe you're correct on that. Can we... Because picking him up just plops him. Anvil. Oh yeah. I need some experience though. Yep. Sure enough. Are you on an enchantment table? No? Aw, what's wrong? Here he comes. All right. He's okay. Yeah, there are some pets that get that way. Well, there's some children that get that way too. Yeah, so let me find a stream to raid and host, and I'll do some brainstorming, figure out exactly what needs to be done for the beta release. I think it's super close. I need to sit down and figure it out, because if there's something missing big and it just slips on my mind, it's going to bother me that I released it too early, but I don't know. But I think it's super close. For the most part, you can get... I think there was some more creative stuff I wanted to make recipes for. So maybe that, like the drum, the chest, whatever that is. And then some of the mechanism stuff. So yeah, the guilty pool. Yeah, we'll figure out something there, and yeah. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for sticking all the way to the end. Come follow me here on Twitch if you want to catch me live. If you're watching live and you want to see something you missed, I do upload all the streams, well, most of all the streams up on YouTube, so you can check it out there. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I do have a Discord server you can join if you're so inclined. And yeah, let me find someone else to go to, and we can go hang out with them. So hold tight. Let's go say hi to Sigma LP again. He is doing, I think he's playing through his Call to Arms pack that they built. So for the month of May, Sigma LP and some other guys got together, and as part of their stack up Call to Arms charity stuff. Yeah, I do have food there. On my Instagram. So yeah, let's go say hi to Sigma LP. He is always a fun one to raid, and he did step away from the computer, so maybe we'll wait until he comes back. Well, I can get it started, I suppose. And then if we miss him, we miss him. But Yeah, I'm watching his stream now, and his chair is empty. But the chat doesn't seem like the stream is ending. It's just there's one person that says they need to go to bed. But all right, let me get the thing here. All right, maybe we can surprise him with a raid while he's out. That's what we'll do. But yeah, so thanks for joining me, and let's go surprise Sigma LPs.